Alright, picture this. A fertilized egg in a womb splits, dividing two completely identical sets of chromosomes and DNA. These two embryos grow and develop into identical twin babies, who are born within minutes of each other, with nothing to distinguish them apart, except their fingerprints. My speech tonight is focused on fingerprints and fingerprint science being the most reliable form of human identification used by law enforcement. I'll discuss the three types of friction-ridge details that are individual and permanent to each person in the world: the loop, the arch, and the whorl. Living with a special agent and doing some research of my own has taught me a lot about this particular forensic method of identification. First, let me start off by explaining friction-ridge skin. This type of skin is a unique type of skin found in only two parts of the body, the bottoms of our hands and our feet. It contains raised papillary ridges that form patterns. Think of our friction-ridge skin as how we can more easily grasp objects and walk barefoot. There are three classifications of ridge details, which makes each human so unique from one another. The first one I'm going to discuss is the loop. It's the most common fingerprint pattern type, accounting for 60 to 65% of all humans. Loops are broken down into two elements: the one delta, which is the innermost ridge that runs parallel and then diverges around the pattern area, and the recurving ridge, which enters upon either side, left or right of the pattern, then recurves and exits out the same side that it entered upon. The second one is the least common pattern, the arch. It accounts for about 5% of the population. It comes in two forms as well, the plain arch and the tinted arch. The plain arch is due to ridges appearing to come in from one side of the finger, make a slight rise or wave, and exit out the opposite side. A tinted arch is similar to the plain arch, but the ridges in the center form a tent-like appearance. They are often confused with loops and vice versa. The third pattern or detail used to classify a fingerprint is the whorl. It accounts for 30 to 35% of all humans. The pattern will have two or more deltas visible in the lower left and right hand areas of the pattern and have a recurving ridge that seems to curve between the deltas and the core of the print. The whorl pattern has four sub-classifications: the plain whorl, the central pocket loop whorl, the double loop whorl, and the accidental whorl. These are not necessary to distinguish between in the simple integrated automated fingerprint system used by the FBI to store all fingerprints acquired. In conclusion, fingerprints are the most reliable source of identifying a human to this date. There are three patterns for law enforcement to use to classify our fingerprints: loops, arches, and whorls. And every person's fingerprints are unique and permanent to him or her. Think of our friction-ridge skin as our cheetah spots or our zebra stripes of our own skin. Thank you.